First semi of the Broys League. We got Team Sadley versus Team Greek. I believe they're just hopping on. I guess, while we're sitting here in the pre-match lobby, no one's really in the stream yet, but how you doing tonight, Danke? How you doing?
Guys, it's been a crazy road to get to here. This match was scheduled for over an hour ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been to the Great Wall of China. I have seen the pyramids of Egypt. I've even seen a grown man satisfy a camel, but I have never seen people who want to play a game less. And I think that sets the tone for tonight. So, without further ado, why don't we get the two teams in here? We will discuss the playoffs. It is a best of three.
Best
So,
of three is correct, yes.
best of three. Each team will get a pick of a map, and then the other team will pick the side. But let's bring them in here.
It's definitely like.
It's definitely we're live.
It's
Danke's
like-
dragging
Holy
you here.
We're definitely live. We're definitely live.
Danke drags you
Cool,
in
cool.
here.
All right, gentlemen. Congratulations. This will be the first game played of the Broys tournament playoffs.
Oh
So
my god.
just to kind of go over it, it is a best of three. So each team will ban one map to start. Then they will pick a map.
Wait,
The
it's
other
best
team
of
will pick the
three?
side. Best of yes.
Yes.
So first to
Okay.
win two maps wins the series.
Hope you're fucking ready, Andy.
We'll
I'm
give
gonna go to sleep.
we'll let the higher seed pick or ban the first map. So the higher seed actually is the Team
Team
Sadleys.
Sadley.
So they will get to ban a map.
What? Oh,
Team-
hell.
Can we mutually agree to play Poseidon?
Alright.
It's between
Can we
you
ban
guys.
Mirage?
Sadly,
alright,
you
hold
want to
on,
ban
hold on.
Mirage.
All right, we'll ban Mirage. Team
Alright.
Greek.
What do you want to ban?
Steve, I defer to you. I banned the maps last time.
What map did I play against Danzo? Was that Ravine or was that Poseidon?
That was Ravine.
That was Ravine. Alright, let's go ahead and ban Poseidon.
Damn it!
Shut up, Mimsy!
Alright, Sadly's, what map do you want to pick? To play.
Ban Ravine.
You want to play Ravine?
No.
Yeah, you're picking a map you want to play now.
Yeah.
Your options are
Wait,
Poseidon,
he
Anubis, and
Poseidon. Let's play Poseidon.
there's Poseidon,
banned
Anubis,
that.
and
You just
Dust
banned
2.
Poseidon.
Oh, sorry,
Monkey.
Ravine, Dust 2, and Anubis, sorry.
That's two.
You want to pick Dust
Alright.
2?
I have never played that map before.
Alright, Steve, Andy,
Alright,
what side do
Steve.
you want?
Oh, I get the fuck out of here.
What's up?
Do you want to
Which side
start
do you want?
CT or T side on Dust 2?
Let me converse with my teammate really quick.
Hey
Teammate.
Siri, flip a coin.
Alright, we'll play T side.
Alright.
All right.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, CT.
Okay.
I take it back,
These
CT.
guys.
You're lucky I'm using a pencil to write this down.
Alright, what map do you want to pick?
All right,
Team Greek?
Team
What's your
Greek, you
map
pick
pick?
the next map.
Your options are
Anubis.
Anubis. Yeah, okay. Anubis, Sadly, what
Anubis.
side do you want to start on?
CT.
CT.
Alright, and that leaves...
Alright, that leaves Ravine left over. So we'll knife
If it
for
gets to
sides on the third map. So, gentlemen, have a good luck and join the lobby, and we'll start the game shortly.
Have a good luck.
Have a good luck.
Alright,
Thanks.
we
Good
gotta
luck.
Go out of here.
You too.
There seems to be some
There we go.
confusion.
All right, so
Y'all just chirping in the chat about people wanting the match to start on time. 0 viewers. Curious.
0 viewers. They're all playing Battlefield.
Oh, I figured. A lot of them are just yapping like, the game's not starting on time.
True.
Y'all ain't even on the stream.
All right. So, let me not put this away because I need to know that we're going to Dust 2 first. Workshop maps. Dust 2 Wingman. All right. We are gonna be loading up. Wingman.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you do the config.
Yep.
Oh, let's go. We got one viewer now. Let's go. Ooh, let me make sure I change the stream information. It's gonna lag a little bit while I'm on tap, but that's fine. Stream information. Semis. Beep, beep,
Was it MP underscore warm up last time?
Warm up's frozen. I think the command's first timer you were referring to.
Yes.
While we're sitting here with, shout out one viewer in chat. Who do you got for this map, Danke?
I want to give it to Steve and Andy. I really do, but their form kind of the last 2 weeks of the regular season, a little kind of disappointed me. While on the other side, JSED stepped up in a big way, and Nused has continued his excellent form. So I think I'm going to give it to Team Sadley here. It's going to be close. It's probably going to end something like 9-6.
Okay.
I think it'll be pretty back and forth. So they didn't confirm that they were ready, but I'll give them another second before I start it. But yeah,
That's
what about
fine.
you? What do you think?
I'll take the contrary position. I think Team Greek will win. Andy, not much time to warm up, but I saw Steve put in some work. Steve's been actually getting some games in with me, the commissioner. He's been trying to get his FaceTime in.
That's true. Steve has always been really good, and him playing, recently kind of shows his willingness to try. But
yeah, Steve's
at
one of
the end
few
of the
people
day,
I see putting in the work. Not necessarily getting nade lineups like you and Dom would, but definitely playing the game somewhat regularly, trying to, I'm one of the only people I've seen as well play Wingman since the tournament started. Him and Andy have queued up Wingman, so I think Steve on the bounce back from his lack in form, personally. But
all right. So we are gonna start this game on ahead, and I guess we'll see. We'll see here. The game is now officially live. We are moving into the pistol round. So, they changed the UI for the.
some nades coming out from everyone but Jason. Double nade.
JSED out long here.
Nade.
Oh, but gets the gush onto Andy. Steve is. Oh, they're both kind of low. This is actually very winnable here for JSED. Oh, and he gets both.
Okay.
So here's kind of why I think that Team Sadley is going to pull away with it, because when you kind of get Team Greek a little bit behind, they might not show it this round, but I do kind of expect them to start force buying. And the force buys that we see kind of are hit or miss, and ultimately I think they've been mainly missed. So you'll see the Deagle buy on the Steve. That's nothing too bad, but let's say they lose the first gun round, they go down 3-0. They're gonna have to start force buying, but Steve with a quick Deagle shot. Okay, but JSAD responds in a big way, so he's gonna pick up the Galil, and he's gonna pick up the Deagle. Andy not nearly as lethal as Steve on the Deagle. And JSAD currently carrying Nosed. So we've come a big way from the first game where Nosed was complaining about JSAD's performance. But JSAD, like I said, JSAD stepped up in a big way.
Yeah.
So
I can back this up with some stats as well. Nate and JSAD up there with Danzo and Hendo for the next most even team in the tournament player-wise, and it's purely these last couple of games of the regular season. JSAD did take a big step up, whereas Nate had some poor games, but JSAD was able to get them over the line in a couple, then get them close.
Indeed, they have. And I don't know if you've noticed this. This is a little cute, but the Sadleys are actually matching gloves.
That is adorable. Matching Galil skins only because he's borrowing, I guess it is, but ooh, good shot from Steve.
No sad enough.
Okay.
Oh,
there,
this time JSAD is not doing enough, and Andy looking for the Galil, can't find it, so he's gonna stick with the MP9, I take it. But that's rough. You hate to see them lose that. J-Sed sold his armor, so I wonder if he's just gonna save here. Well, Nate's gonna pick up the AK in full util. Not even a deagle or upgrade a pistol. So, all right, Nosed doesn't have the armor. Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty
So-
pretty poor though. I think he has to save, unfortunately.
I'd like to see. Yeah. So here we go.
See what J-Sed
Nosed
gets done
is
with the hero
gonna
AK.
bait.
J-Sed
Yep,
with a
so-
great entry.
Excellent bait there. I liked
Speed here
how
with the nade.
I like how Nosed went first.
Beautiful
I mean, he
nade.
dies to the nade. Tragic.
Does 40
I like
as
how-
well, or gets J-Sed down to 40.
Oh,
Great clutch from
Steve.
Steve.
With the scout.
Beautifully played.
All right. Well, falling up short in that round, but I liked how Nosed baited there for J-Sed. That was well executed. The rest of the round, maybe not so much, but. Alright, we're gonna get both CTs out here toward, nope, just Steve. Yeah, both out towards long. Looking at the wrong side of the map. Smoked off. Alright, so two AKs coming out for the T side, actually. So their buy isn't terrible. Light utility, of course. They're gonna have to just wait out these smokes. So there goes... Yeah, there goes both smokes from the CTs here, so they won't have any more smokes.
That missed a kill. Andy getting J-Sed at long. Nate here will have to pull off the clutch.
They have the bomb, though, so no need to fight Nate. I wonder... Yeah, so Steve's gonna go back and look for it now. They're gonna know he's on site, back away, yep.
I'll lock in with the observing now. She's setting a poll for people, or prediction for people in chat. Shout out the one person who put 10 channel points down. As Steve takes down Nate. Alright, 3-2.
And I think the T's are gonna have to take a save here. Their economy's kind of broken, although I say that, and J-Sed bought armor, so...
He still has time to refund it. Yeah, he will. Oh, Nate?
But Nate
Also
here,
buying
yeah,
and
they're
then
both-
selling. Alright.
Yeah, so we're getting baited here on the buys a little bit.
confusion.
Pulling out some
Looks
deagles,
like-
though.
Great Nate coming in. Steve
Ooh,
as well with the swing. Nate here having a really slow start. Only 7 ADR, no kills yet. Not looking to be able to get one this round either.
Alright.
Yep, Team Greek here has gone 4 rounds in a row unanswered. Would like to see some kind of adjustment coming out from Team Sadley, but
I wanna see Nate get a kill.
I mean that's definitely an adjustment. Get a kill.
Get a kill. I mean,
Jay said kind of. I guess he heard the nades long. He was sprinting up cap pretty confidently. No one was there. Great entrance from Jay said. We'll take down.
J-Sed
both.
gets killed. J-Sed currently carrying Nosed in the bag. I mean, J-Sed's form right now is top tier, and it's,
He's the big
even
brother
if he
for a
loses
reason.
this round, that's true. He is the big brother. I mean, they're both very big. They're over 6 feet tall. So.
Stevie Ops is out and about on the prowl looking for his next
We
victim.
have the op. It's gonna sit it up goose or barrels now.
Yep. Steve likes to play this a lot with the scout, the op. Works pretty well for him, clearly. Steve's one of the best players in the tournament.
Is Nosed just gonna dry swing this and get opt? It's very possible.
They
Or
might
is
not
Jay
expect the op. Ooh!
Oh, he missed!
He
He missed the shot!
He is stuck here, but they don't really have a good way to capitalize, as it's only 2 of them.
Well, now they can kind of push up. That smoke helps them a little bit. And Nosed is gonna
Must
get
have seen
off.
the tip of Nate's head. That's rough. See what J-Sed can
So-
get done here in the clutch.
And he's gonna push
might
through the smoke.
get caught here pushing through the smoke. He will. Steve lit.
Ah, but
Very doable for
he
J-Sed.
pulls out the secondary. So okay, we got a 5-3 half there.
Nate here,
Started off
keeping
strong.
the will of Ultraburger alive in the playoffs. Yet to record a kill, 0-7. ADR to his name.
Jay said the top fragger in the server right now.
Jay said
I
put in
mean,
some work.
Team Greek is started to finish strong there. Started off a little weak, finished strong, definitely.
Yeah. After the
Gonna flash
pistol,
out
they
long.
went 5-1, so pretty commanding.
No such
half.
gonna back up all the way.
Jay said here looking to
You're
take point, per usual. I was running the numbers on a lot of the teams, you know, how willing they are to take opening duels, stuff like that. Jay said is the opener of this team, which he has taken one down already.
Jay said, you
both.
nasty boy! 11 kills onto Jay said. He is currently... He is a one-man army right now. I don't think this...
Trying to drag
This
them
man
through this
cannot
map
be
one.
stopped. He wants to move on to the semis.
You heard people calling them a fraudulent team that got by with a forfeit win. He's looking to put the rumors to rest.
I guess so. Eagle Bye coming out of here from the T side. Scout onto no set, hopefully just trying to get something going. Even, okay, so big tag there on the Steve. He's gonna pick. There it is,
clean up.
his first kill, ladies and gentlemen. And a quick
Andy.
1D.
Surely
Oh
no
my
second
gosh.
kill here.
Definitely.
Jay
What
said
is
here
going
not
on?
looking too nervous, but Andy looking very sharp right now.
Oh, what? Andy picks up two 1Ds against a
That's
full buy.
incredible. That's what you
What
want to
is in this
see.
man-
That's what you want to see if you're a Team Greek fan. We got some in chat. Andy's playing well. You know?
Andy maximizing shareholder value and getting 1D kills in Counter-Strike. I mean,
Yeah, Andy kind
just
of the
what an
second
amazing
option
round
of the
there.
team, the rookie, and you know, not a bad performer though. Definitely still able to get some nice rounds under his belt. Oh. Alright.
Oh,
Not so
that's-
sure about the utility from Andy, but you know, it's all good.
that smoke went into the stratosphere.
Nice. That thing's gone. Oh.
Oh, no said did not see Andy
Yeah,
cross.
Andy got a nice timing there on the smoke. I wonder what he's gonna swing out. Kind of spamming around. Looks a little nervous. Steve here, a little overcommitted to this fight. Doesn't matter with the utility, the better guns they have. Oop, Jay said with one.
Wait, hold on.
Steve,
Jay said
2 HP.
he's low.
here.
He's low. He's low.
Nate,
He knows where he is.
oh,
He saw him.
This is so winnable. Oh,
He saw him again.
set-
No! No!
Oh, he had to. Oh, that is so
The
unfortunate.
AK was right in front of him.
What a blunder.
Oh, that's tragic. But almost
Well
answering
played
back
from
there.
Steve.
However, it is Team Greek to get the round win. So, all right, first buy round of the half. I guess full buy against full buy. Let's see if Team Sadley can turn it around here. They're gonna need 5 straight to take this map.
Another Andy fly. Andy's showing you he is still a rookie. The utility not quite there, but the mechanical skill definitely above rookie quality in my opinion. Definitely could
Yeah,
be
I don't
molded
know.
into a great player.
I don't know if Andy knows that that's not actually a flashbang. You're not flashing anything. You're not. No, nobody's standing there.
So, I guess while we're some downtime, Team Greek, another team with a very lopsided opening attempt ratio. Steve takes probably double the opening attempts of Andy around that. So, Team Greek, you want to see them close up the half here, you probably are going to rely on... Great shot from J-Sad. Going to be relying on a Steve opener.
All right.
Team Sadley, overall, much more... You know, Steve probably the best player in the server here as well, but Team Sadley, much more even team. J-Sad does take more openers, but Nate usually is able to clean up what J-Sad cannot. This game, bit of a really slow start, but definitely could bring it back, and that would help them get the game to maybe overtime or a 9-7 win. Great nade here from J-Sad off the rip.
Oh!
Steve, I was just talking about the openers, that's what you need to see. Beautiful shot. Nate here,
And
though,
that's the
1v2
AK.
situation.
That's it. He can't pick up the AK safely.
No
So-
armor as well for Team Greek. This is very winnable for Nate, who will take down one. Great nade onto Andy, who was able to back up. Only
I
took
wonder if
2
that blew the
damage from
AK
that
away.
nade. Looks like it did. I don't see the AK. Andy, though, great rounds with the deagle so far. Nate,
All right,
beautiful
no set
clutch.
picks with both. No set
Doubling
stepping up
his
big there.
kills in a crucial round.
All right, we got probably one more full buy coming out from the T's here. This is a big round here. I think this round
Yeah.
probably decides this map.
Wingman
So,
lost bonus is weird. 2600. So yeah, if Team Greek loses this round, they'll be able to get one buy on Andy, but Steve will be poor, so. JSAD here with an opener long.
JSAD!
Takes down one.
Big
will
opener,
back up.
gonna back away, doing the smart thing, fight with your brother. Yep, there it is. Gonna give Andy space there. He's lining up a
JSAD
flashbang.
here, yeah, gonna play off the pop flash. Steve not biting though. Nate and JSAD looking to stick together here. This is the smart decision.
Steve gonna double back towards Cat. Now he's got some fights here.
He has full utility. JSAD's on 35 HP. Steve as well, a player, I'd say, definitely great. Not really sure what this smoke
What
is.
is that smoke?
As I was about to hype up his util, you know, he's got good nades and flashes. Smokes, you know, we're working on that. But, you know, great standard molly here from Steve. Pretty standard nade to follow it up. Great kill into JSAD. Should know Nate's rough position after that flash.
Oh no, 1
HP
HP.
as both players struggle to hit a spray under the nerves,
no.
under the pressure. But Steve comes out. Divine intervention, keeping Steve at 1 HP to get them the match point.
If No Set had swung out just a little bit further, Steve was full blind. Just a little bit further, another foot. Alright, hold on, both CTs are here. Okay, this is just gonna be... Okay. Nosad versus Andy. This is the round. I mean, if the CTs win here, T side is broke. If obviously,
Yep.
If Team Greek wins this is just the map. So
If they lose,
they're
Andy
both gonna
can
play
squeak
low
out a
control.
bye, but Steve will be dead poor.
yeah, Steve is probably gonna get the deagle, which has worked out for him.
Steve.
But it is a lesser
Andy hitting
bye.
the timing on Nate.
Oh!
He's gonna dink Nate. That is unfortunate to say the least. Speaking of divine intervention,
Oh,
another
dink. Both are low, below half. Andy looking a little worse for wear after that one. He's going to...
Nate looking
Oh,
to
no,
play
that's gonna
aggressive.
peek
Will
wide.
get the timing. Great clutch.
All right. So kind of outplaying him there a little bit. Andy not knowing exactly where he's going to peek from. And so like I said, here comes that T-side economy. Andy's going to be able to full buy. Steve won that deagle, some utility. Okay.
JSAD should get a drop here from Nate, but it looks like he won't drop him for some reason.
I think they want to save their money for the half.
Interesting smoke. That's not how that works, but I like the smoke from Nate. It's a cool smoke. Ooh, gonna spam as well. No damage done. But is able to. Not quite able to take down Steve. Does take down Andy though, and then takes
Nice.
down Steve.
Okay. Nice.
Save
Big
the game.
there.
Nate
No
coming
set, no
alive
set.
from 0-7. 0-7 to 8-10. That's a 8-1 scoreline in the last, what is that, maybe 4 rounds? 3 rounds?
Yeah. I think the second half, I mean, getting 8 kills in the second half. So.
Yeah. Wonderful recovery.
Also, you know what I just
recovery from
realized?
Nate here. Go on.
This is actually the first game of the season. These two teams met up the first
Yeah.
game of the season.
On Mirage, but an overtime as well in that game. These two teams putting out another great match. Very close game. Very slow round here as well. I accidentally click off
Ooh.
of Steve, who gets a blind kill.
No Set's gonna come back and cover this. Oh,
Great
okay.
kill from Nate.
Chase out with 1, and Andy gets the response. So okay. Winnable round there. It's all right. You got some more rounds to play with here. So.
Change of strategy as well. I'd like to point for Team Greek going into that round. I don't think we've seen a fast cat play at all from them that entire last half.
I mean, they kind of held it. I think Jace had just
Yeah,
pushed a little
they
too
held
far.
on, but you know, they didn't full on rush, but it was definitely a quicker cat play.
Yeah.
Team Sadly, definitely a team I've noticed that likes to send JSAT alone cat kind of taking around for info, and then Nate likes to hunker back, but...
JSAT did get the info. The known's mid right now, so they're both long. These slower rounds, the T side here, Team Greek playing slower rounds, waiting for the utility to come out, and actually it's kind of worked for them. Look at the utility disparity. The T's have not used a single nade up until that flashbang. Oh, no sad.
JSAT here looking to line up flat. Ooh, is this actually gonna peek this roll?
He's gonna let them both
potentially, a bit of
pass?
timing.
Is he gonna let them both pass?
He's thinking about it.
Does he
Steve
know?
very aware
Look, he's
that-
aware.
Yep.
He's aware. Yeah, he was ready for that push.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Steve there, your teammate, he's kind of clearing out sight. I don't hate looking for that.
All right, and then okay. I guess JSAT's on the best gun in the game, the Nova.
Double long setup as well, I'd like to point out from Team Sadly. Nate kind of will be taken down on the spam.
You get killed by smoke spam. You hate to see it, but JSAT's gonna play
JSAT's a
inside the
great
smoke, and you hear
angle
one
here.
drop into the pit. He's gonna be pushing up. Oh wait, he might catch a weird timing, I guess.
He'll catch
Oh, there it
one.
is. Oh,
Not
but
quite able to
Steve
take
gets
down the second.
response.
Is this best of 3? That is correct. This is map 1 of the series. This was the map pick of Team Sadly.
Sadly.
So, Team Sadly potentially losing their map pick here. We didn't get too much into the video before the game start, but I think picking Dust 2 against Team Greek was a interesting decision, but I don't hate it. They did lose on them to Mirage earlier this season, so I understand wanting to not play that map again, but Dust 2 also a strong point, I'd say,
No
for the
sad now
Sadlies,
left in a
but-
1v2.
Yep. This is for the game as well.
And that's the bomb. They don't have to do anything but sit here.
Yep.
Oh, no said. This is just, I guess, this is going to be the map. So we're going
It's
to have to look on
You can
to...
spam Steve here.
Unlikely. They don't really have to peek him.
No, but they're giving us something. They're looking to fall back now, but they seem pretty antsy here. Very confident as well that Nate has not gone back to cat. Definitely has the time to play with. It is best of 3 cat. Okay, Nate giving away his position, trying to get some spam back. This round is most likely over.
And 20 seconds on the clock is you're going to have to run out there and kill them both.
Steve going for a knife kill. Yeah,
Oh, wait. Hold on.
surely that's not the throw.
No way! Oh, and he ran out of bullets in the clip. Oh, he had him dead to rights. Oh, wow. A heartbreaker
Too
there. You
close
hate
for
to see
comfort.
it.
Well,
You
last
really
round.
hate to see it, but
Yeah, Team Greek
Alright.
will take map 1 in overtime. So, you know, I think pretty good prediction from you, even though you had the other team. You did say it'd be a close game, and it doesn't get closer than overtime.
that's true. Ultimately a heartbreaker there from Team Sadly.
Yeah, especially if
I-
Nate looks back and sees he had Andy that low. I
Yep.
think that's 2 rounds where, I mean, that was like 11 or something, but that was 2 rounds Nate almost had a clutch with 1 more bullet needing to connect. It's very unfortunate. Speaking of, while we're waiting in between maps, if that clutch where Steve had 1 HP, if Nate wins that clutch just by random damage, maybe 1 number goes up, that's the game.
Yeah.
That's really, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah. Like I said, very close there. A lot of things you can kind of look back and say, like, oh, Nate should have maybe locked in a little bit on the first half. So,
I'm not even saying that. It's just
all,
a little unfortunate. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, what you were saying.
it just kind of comes down to, I guess, Greek kind of showed up. They kind of wanted it more. They grinded through it. They had better strats in the in the early round, I guess. Definitely slowing it up in the second half of the, of the game. I think really proved that. I mean, because here's the thing, right? Sadleys were throwing a lot of their utility early. They knew this. They waited for all the utility to come out, waited out all the smokes, and then decided to push. And when they still had a full kit, so.
If I'm not mistaken, we're going to Ravine for map
Anubis.
2? Oh, Anubis, sorry.
Ravine is a decider map,
Sorry,
so
that is
this
correct.
is the pick of Steve.
Team Greek.
Steve and Andy.
Steve did handle the veto. I believe Team Sadly wanted to start CT.
I got it written down. Hold on.
I believe they wanted to start CT. However, though, I think every time I asked all of them for, you know, what map they wanted, what side they wanted, they said something and immediately went, oh wait, never mind, and then said something completely different. So.
Yeah. Team Greek is the silly type. They don't take things too seriously, I think, so.
I got the poll predictions. I guess not poll, I got the prediction running. We're just gonna do map winner for this map. Pretty basic, unless someone has something else they'd rather do, but... Whoever voted or predicted the 10 channel points on Team Greek last game, congrats. You beat nobody. But, you know, good prediction. What do we got going here? Are they ready already?
Alright, yeah. Well,
Huh?
they seemed ready, so.
I assume they know. I will. I'll
Although,
tell
yep,
them they're
it
live,
looks
but
like they're ready.
They know.
Yeah, it looks like they're ready, so.
Some big
Team
channel
Greek and
points being laid down for Team Greek. Steve is
Oh, no sad
already
with the-
taken down.
Nosad is angry after his performance from the last game, and I think that kind of shows. Big kill there on the Steve for the opener, and now Andy's left in a 1v2 situation. So he's going to double back towards mid. Jay said looking to pick it up, and I mean, it's probably the round here, for being honest.
And to put down 3,000 channel points on Greek.
And doesn't add let. All right, while we're still stuck in this pistol rounds, who do you have?
For this map, I'll take Sadly. I've seen them play this map, even though they did lose. I don't think I've seen Team Greek play this map, really. I've seen Team Sadly play this map, and...
What are you talking about? They beat us on it, huh?
Yeah, did they?
Where?
I'll take
Oh,
Team
wait,
Greek,
hold on.
then. I
Quick
didn't
go
realize
on
they
the
played
Andy.
this map. I'll take Team Greek, 2-0. Great kill for
Yeah,
me.
I was about to say I think I take Team Greek. Although the Sadleys they just picked up the first pistol round, so that's a big way to start. Probably gonna expect to see a deagle buy out of the T side.
Ending the
Andy, I guess, didn't buy
submissions.
armor the last rounds because he have 3,100.
Alright, we got
Yeah,
some,
there's a deagle buy.
a little bit of Sadly support in the chat, nothing too crazy. A lot of the channel points went towards Team Greek. I didn't realize they beat you guys on this map. I gotta respect that then.
Yeah, we don't really talk about it. Sorry.
Yeah, we
have to
don't
bring
need
it
to
up
bring it up. We don't need to.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to bring up the
Jason
fact that I'm
here.
commentating and not playing. It is what it is. You know, it's not that big.
Jay
Really,
said
I'm not even
with
that
the
hurt about
push
it.
as well. Should gather the info here for Nate, who is just tucking. Gonna take a little bit of info. Takes down Steve.
Okay.
Swing,
Opening on the
expecting
Steve
Andy
again.
to be there, which is correct.
Waiting for his teammate. All right, and
Both
no sad.
races
Okay,
Hot
we
start.
got it. Yeah, hot start there from Nate. He is now carrying JSAD. Gets 4 kills through the first 2 rounds, picking up both both rounds here. So
Yeah, where's
okay.
J-Sad? Did J-Sad sell his knife?
What knife?
I thought J-Sad had a knife. No, am I wrong?
I don't know.
I feel like he had some.
There's
right? Team Flash from
There's a
Steven.
there's a situation that we don't talk about with JSAD and knives.
I understand.
Yes.
Nate here as well with a nade.
Oh,
Gets himself
Steve's
killed
gonna
by
get
blowing
over.
open the smoke.
Now, JSAD's probably gonna know that at least one is main, none of the water. I think he jumped down through mid, so he should know that both are
did, he
here.
did.
He's gonna play in the connect. Okay, so he's gonna play in the connector position.
Steve
And
aware,
Steve
though.
with the quick response. And I'm gonna pick up the M4, so upgrading his gun there. But we still should see a buy coming out of here from the CTs. JSAD's gonna buy the M4. No utility. Some utility here on Nate, and full kit for the T's. Andy's not buying a molly. Have we seen Andy throw a molly?
Surely. Surely. After
He has the money
7 games,
for it,
he's
right?
thrown one, surely.
Alright, I guess in this series.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Steve is a mad lad right
Like
now.
I
What
said,
is going on?
Steve takes a lot of openers, and so does JSAD, and I think we'll be seeing these type of fights a lot to start rounds open as Steve versus JSAD. Which, Steve has been the better player this tournament. Nate here. Looking to get some info.
He's gonna push water and see they're not here, so...
Yeah, I feel like you expect them not to be here, though, so I don't know if he's really getting anything he needs or wants. Like,
Well,
he
he's
should
gonna
know they're
now
coming
focus
behind, but he should have
attention.
expected that anyway. It's a very safe position, though, so I don't hate the reposition from that sense, but
He's
will
gonna
be
burn.
mollied out, yep, as they clear out the rest of the site. I guess they did not hear the tick as they're throwing utility B main. They must hear Nate now. Yeah, take it back.
Alright, so now we're all tied up.
And I know
rounds
you
in.
got the Greeks, but who else we rooting for? Who do you got, Kathy? If you're still in here. Also,
MP9
a
and
force
armor
fight
coming out.
from Nate.
And just a deagle from JSAD, I guess.
Patty's
Nate
like
feeling
Chris
himself a little
Collinsworth
bit.
talking about Steve. Is that the guy who glazes Pat Mahomes?
Yes.
Okay.
Aware.
I'm only glazing Steve because of when he wins the tournament at MVPs, he's never going to let anyone live it down. So I just think it's really funny. Like, I'm trying to manifest that to be a thing.
No, don't manifest that, dude. I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm manifesting a Steve, and I'm manifesting me handing Steve an award at New Year's that says Broys Player of the Year, and him just never letting
Dude.
anyone ever live it down. As
Dude,
he
he's
takes
going
down
to-
J-Set again in an opening duel.
Dude, he's going to write a letter to Valve asking them for a trophy for his inventory, like how they do for the majors. Do you want that kind of? Do you want that kind of ego in the in our life?
I think it'd be funny. But... Kathy, who you got though? You see you type it in chat. Who you got?
And now, okay, so lopsided buys here. Not Andy. NoSed's gonna buy the deagle, and JSet's gonna have the M4
Sadly,
now.
not really coordinating their buys. Nate forcing last round. J-Set forcing this one.
So hold on. And there goes the M4 down. I mean, listen, I know mid is a very important position here on Anubis, but if I'm being honest, I don't think it's something that you have to over peek and dive for.
Yeah, I don't want to... I'm going to vindicate myself here a little. This is, what, 3 rounds in a row after I called it out? Steve versus JSet as an opener. And Steve has come out 3-0 in the last 3 rounds, taking that middle fight, so... I think we need to
Lopsided
see
buys
some kind
again
of a
from the
readjustment
CTs,
here
they
in
just can't
strategy.
get the buys going.
Caffey's got Team Greek, that's fair. Yeah, I think we need to see a, change of strategy for JSAD. I'm glazing hard. My fault. I'm just glazing Steve because he's the second best player in the tournament. And he's showing it right now. He's playing the Greek hammer out.
Alright, so I guess JSet's learning a
with
little
the
bit of a lesson
shotgun.
here. He's got a shotgun.
We'll take down
Okay, gonna get the
Andy.
1. He's gonna go get greedy and get the M4. Good question. Interesting off
Nah, you
angle
hold the
here. When
shotgun here.
Oh,
Great round
and there's
from
the
JSet.
response. Okay, JSet gets a quick response there. He's gonna pick up the M4. No, he doesn't want it.
I mean, he just had a
Wants
great
to
round
stick
at the
with the
XM. Yeah. I think when it comes to openers in the tournament, it's Joey was the highest, and after Joey, it's Steve and JSAD. So you're watching the battle here of 2 of the more aggressive players, I'd say, in the tournament. And then, respectively, Andy and Hendo ass play. Yeah, the XM. Then Nate and Andy, respectively, 2 of the more passive players in the tournament. It's also
I mean, that would make sense though, right? Oh, we got
Yeah,
a boost
you know.
here coming up from Team Greek. Over the smoke, he's gonna fall down.
Ooh.
Oh, and then quick kill onto no said.
How can I not
J-Sad,
glaze
let's
when
see
he's
if that
hitting
X-ray
shots
can
like
work.
that? I mean, come on. J-Sad here, though. Looking to pull off a clutch. One down already. Steve looking scared.
No,
to
and he
take
can't get
ace.
the other. That's tragic, but okay. Close half again, 5-3. T Greek gets the slight edge here, but you know, T-Side is a little bit favored here on Anubis. So
I'd like to point out again, Team Sadly winning the pistol, and then converting, but then going down 3-5. Once again, Team Greek really able to kind of, recoup, readjust after losing the pistol, showing that they have the better
go fast.
fundamental buy rounds.
Go fast. It's only Andy on site. Go fast.
They're thinking about it.
Oh,
Andy
he spots
spotted.
one, and
Nate
Steve is
throwing
gonna come.
some
Yeah.
util here. Util would be good to help them cross into sight. Jay said though taking bomb into unknown territory. Oh no. Andy with a beautiful play to take down the bomb.
Okay,
player.
so
Nate with the
1v1.
trade, though.
Equal. Obviously, I think the CT pistol here is favored a little bit. Oh, he's gonna flash. Gonna spot the one.
Oh,
They're both blind. They're both insanely blind. Oh.
Nate here definitely. Ooh.
Oh no! And
Well
he got
played from Steve.
outplayed there from Steve. Steve
I really
faked
thought
the
Nate was
tap
gonna
onto the
have that.
bomb. It was looking good up until that tap.
Nate has a high multi-kill per round, with being someone who's much more passive, meaning Nate does most of the time, I'd say, win clutches, but unfortunately not able to get it done there. Very good effort from Nate, though. Who is Team Sadly force buying after
You got the
bomb
bomb down,
plant.
and you're down
It's fair.
6-3,
Yeah.
so you kind of have to here.
Take the risk.
Jay said onto the deagle. I think he would have been better off with a.
Andy here playing
Mac
very
10.
aggressive, immediately taken down. Steve
And gets both! Oh, right! Let's go! Way to come back
Jay
from that!
said, showing why he is one of the best openers in the tournament there. 2 kills early with the deagle.
I mean, that's a big round. I mean, they just kind of sat
That's a
there and
swing
let them
round.
push.
Yeah.
That was, that was.
I think J-Sad was going to run it down. He might have heard the util or the footsteps when he seemed to stop and hold, which is very, very good heads-up play from J-Sad. Great shots. Ooh.
slow through mid
Yeah.
here, and no one's here, so they're gonna have all the space for free. Okay, so Andy is gonna be checking water.
Yeah, Andy, he did poke earlier, but he saw nothing. He's just backing up now. Steve kind of playing pizza. Seems a little... Yeah, he's going to readjust. He seems a bit unsettled to be playing there. He doesn't seem like he wants to lock himself in there for the rest of the round.
Especially with a deagle, although he might butt heads here with J-Sad.
Good info play
If
from
J-Sad's
Steven.
gonna be ready for it.
I don't think he'll be ready for this. Steve not taking the shots, though.
Oh, okay. He's not hit the
Andy
shots.
here.
Okay,
Very
and now I
winnable
know where the
clutch.
last one is.
Knows where Nate is.
And Nate gets
Not
okay.
gonna get the kill.
Nate finishes up 6-5 in the CT economy, and not looking that great right now. Looking a little worse for wear. So, and Team Sadly is building up the bank a little bit. So I wonder if
Team Greek
You're gonna
not
drop the
converting their
spots.
pistol, that is detrimental to the economy, even still with the Wingman economy.
yeah. Whenever you don't convert, it's like it's the only pixel stat. Whenever you win pistol but lose a follow-up round, it's a net negative.
Oh, 100%.
Aware.
Especially if you're a CT, if you win that pistol and then lose the next round,
Yeah.
it feels worse than just losing the pistol, easily.
J-Sad doesn't like the chicken.
We got J-Sad lining up a smoke here, actually. Thinking about it. Let's see where this one lands. Alright. You know, he tried.
Nowhere.
He tried.
It was a thought that counts,
Good
maybe.
flash from J-Sad. Will be flashing himself into the site. Takes down one, knows where the other is.
Nice!
good round
Another
from
huge
J-Sad.
double kill there from J-Sad.
Yeah, I brought
And-
up the double kills with Nate. J-Sad right up there with him. So, you know, J-Sad, a lot of these rounds is able to get a double entry, which is, I mean, in a game like Wingman game mode, it doesn't get more impactful
mean, that's a
than
round
double
win.
entry, yeah. A double
That's a-
entry in
that's a round
comp's insane. In Wingman, that's the round one. Especially, you know, not having your teammate have to die. Getting a double
Okay.
entry is just, it's max
So
win.
quickly. Oh,
Steve will be
Okay.
spotted. Taken
And he
down
gets
by
okay.
JSAD.
And JSAD wins that. They just speed up onto site. I mean, just 2v1. Andy is looking kind of the wrong way. He knows where one is. It's over the other one is.
He will
For info.
isolate the 1v1 on the A. JSAD lit. It's a very doable clutch for Andy, who's getting
And,
repositioned. Ooh,
and JSAD gets the other one at 37
JSAD.
HP. JSAD's feeling himself right now.
JSAD is putting on a clinic this series. Team Sadly
3
takes
rounds.
the lead.
3 rounds back to back to back, where
This is
JSAD
their
has
first
won them the round.
lead since being up 2-0 after CT pistol. Kind of showing the T-sidedness of Anubis, but also JSAD's beautiful opening attempts. Kind of showing here, as he's able to take down a lot of multi-kill rounds.
I like the adjustment that he's making, because if you look at JSAD's cam right now, he's holding for the mid push, knowing that Steve pushed it last round.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're playing very heads up.
Yes, for sure.
The comms are definitely flowing, and it definitely shows.
JSAD here again, lining up the smoke. This time, will it land? Nope.
What I don't know what he's trying to smoke there. I
he's-
think he's just
He's either intending it to bounce back and smoke right side, or he's intending it to bounce and smoke works.
he's definitely saying fuck it, Tyreek down there somewhere.
Exactly. Another opener for JSAD on Steve. Andy,
The
able
fact
to take down JSAD.
The fact
Closing
that JSAD
distance
didn't.
on Nate.
Oh, he's
Both
out
of
of,
them
he's out of
whiffing.
ammo. Okay,
The nerves
And
may
that
be
is-
showing for both players here.
that is map point here for the team. Sadly, they have 2
Yeah.
chances to close this out.
Nate, you know,
AK buys.
77 solid, but I'd like to see JSAD really clawing his team back into this potential map win with his opening duels and his multi-kills.
Yeah, out of sheer will, JSAD has said, you know what, not
JSAD
today.
said we're playing 3 maps. I'll see y'all for game 7. Oh, realizing his smoke maybe isn't landing. Now this was about to be a beautiful left side smoke if he aimed slightly to the left. Or maybe he intended to smoke the pillar.
Who knows?
They have played that. Steve has played that pillar once or twice, so that could have been intentional. Andy chucked down by a nade as well to 50 HP. Molly coming in as well. A little short. Will singe Andy. Ooh, Steve getting spammed as well through the smoke here. Good nade from
Okay,
Andy.
so
just
both
does not
CTs are
connect.
low. Steve is at 14 HP. There goes Steve. Oh,
JSAD,
that spray control. Both players are low.
a little nervous, but looking to get the ace here. Ace clutch
Oh my
to win his
gosh.
team the map.
And he's lost track of him. He still thinks he's A main. JSAD knows. JSAD knows. Oh, JSAD! What is
Elders
that? You're
react!
playing ultra wide.
JSAD!
You're playing ultra wide. You should not miss that.
Aw.
You
What
have
a
an ultra
clutch
wide
from
monitor.
Andy.
Oh,
Team
you
Greek, though,
hate to
still
lose
not
that
really
if
able
you're
to get
Team
out a good
Sadly.
buy.
And this is the round. This is the round to decide the map. They're potentially sending this over to overtime. So,
Do you think we
Um,
see a second overtime?
I mean,
Okay,
at this point, why not? And he's buying.
If,
it.
that would be incredible if all their maps go to overtime. And Andy maybe was deciding what he wanted to buy. Like the point on the meanwhile, Steve did flash himself into the Canal's Peak. Which might be
guess
a
I heard
red
that.
herring here. Yeah, his team sadly is actually looking to drop down. Steve poking around again, won't see anything.
Not just,
Jason actually,
Oh.
yeah, just holding, not electing to drop down. Ooh, he keeps thinking about it. He does do
and
it.
He finally does.
Steve definitely heard. And will
Oh, Steve gets it. So now no set
slew
here in a 1v2
Jason.
situation.
Should have some inclination that Nate can be in middle. Yep, Andy checking it out. Steve kind of bouncing
Is he
around.
gonna wrap all the way to CT? No, he's just gonna play in the temple here.
See how Nate plays this. Alright.
Okay, ugly spray control, but he has
Kill
the
is a
AK
kill.
now. One shot to the head will send them into the third map, or is it gonna
Nate-
be overtime?
Someone who has
Steve
hit
is
some
gonna
beautiful
reposition.
headshots the entire tournament.
He has a
Low
full
on
kit of
time.
utility though.
10 seconds is gonna have to dump the util belt. Smokes off Steven.
Wait,
Nate here choosing to spam a little before planting. The plant will go down barely. Luckily, Steve has no utility. Nate getting ever so close with these spams. Ultra Burger should be here. I don't argue. I don't argue with that.
and
Nate!
he gets the kill.
With
Nate
the
with
1v2
both.
to
Nate
win
sends
the
him into the
map.
third map.
We're going to map 3.
We are going to map 3.
Yo,
It's just an
Hendo-
insane series.
3k points on Team Greek is slamming his desk. Whoever put 400 points on Team Sadly, they just max 1. Ultra Burger should be here, that's what the fans want. On my life, Caffey, on my life, if Sweethen Unk is not played, and it's because a certain someone is not available again, you can take their playoff spot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I believe that was promised to another.
That was actually promised to Team Thickums. Or
Hey, that was actually promised to me
to Debra.
3,000 years ago, so you better be careful there, bud.
my money. Nah, surely they're scheduling that game. Surely. You can't see Hendo, but I'm staring right at the camera. Ooh, so we're going to map 3, aka Ravine. A bit of a surprise map 3, if I had to say so myself. Oh, we're, sitting here in between maps. I'd like to see in the chat who you guys think is going to take this best of 3 series, but Dan K, who do you think will be taking the game here?
I think Steve has played this game, or has played Ravine.
During the day after 10 p.m.
I don't know. I think it's kind of favored towards Steve and
Okay.
Steve and Team Greek here. So
Taffy winning.
It'll be interesting, though.
4 points. Possible ban evader. Interesting. We got a possible ban evader in the chat, linking random shit. Curious. Mods, crush his skull. Dank would take that. So Caffey is suggesting that if Team Sweethen is unable to play after a certain point, we have a play-in for the final playoff spot. Which, I mean, I would like to see the team that qualified play, but I do probably at some point have to just, if they don't schedule the match, move on.
I don't think Team Sadly have played this game, played this map, and the reason I'm saying that is because they're both downloading it.
that would be a good shout. I can't argue with that. Alright, well, viewers, do we want another just, money line for the just straight win Sadly's, or I become Ethan's partner? We can figure it out if it comes to it. But
Okay,
do we want to
I
see
think-
money line Greek versus Sadly? Do we want to see a kill count here? Some other stat? No will
send the
peace,
prediction
unfortunately.
points
No
on the
over under
money line.
crashes.
Let's do a money line. Just set a prediction.
Money line, alright. Let's just get the straight money line. Go to the other 2 maps. Start prediction. Same thing.
Alright.
Let's go with
While we have some
series
time here,
winner.
I think this map is going to be a lot less close. I think this is probably
Okay.
going to end something like 9-5, 9-4. And I kind of have Team Greek favored a little bit because they have played this map as shown by the downloading. But
You don't think Team Greek is gonna, get reverse swept here? Team Sadly carrying the momentum. Nate finally activated. JSAD still played well last map. I think it's definitely...
I mean, it's doable. I just don't know.
It's doable.
Listen, my heart is with Team Sadly. JSAD has stepped up monumentally. So,
I personally, if you asked me before the series who I'm taking, I say Team Greek. You ask me after the 2 maps of play I've seen, I think Team Sadly's activated. I think they're warmed up. I think they won it. We just saw JSAD claw them into that last game. Nate able to close things out. If you have Nate and JSAD firing, I think that's all you need for a win. And Team Greek has played this map only once, where they got battered by Team Unk. That was a slaughter. Unk and Danzo, or Hendo and Danzo were styling on him, just doing whatever they wanted, throwing him around the place. So I think we could see, JSAD just kind of running it down and taking his entry duels, just getting those opening kills, putting
but there's
potentially
just
Andy in
the
some
thing I'm worried
uncomfortable
about.
situations. Yeah,
Here's the
what
thing
are
I'm
you
worried about,
taking
though,
here?
right? it's, you know, that could happen. JSAT could just run out, find the entries, right? But the thing is, he might not know where to look because he hasn't
true.
played this map yet.
It's true.
So if he
Neither
doesn't
team,
know where to look,
clearly, Andy and Steve didn't know where to look. If you watched that last game they played on this map, they definitely did not know where to look either. Yeah, Unk and Danzo. I misspoke. I'm sorry. Unk and Unk.
you guys are both Unk. Unk and Unk. That
I'm
sounds like
not a
fucking candy
polished
brand.
broadcaster. I'm kind of a noob, unfortunately.
Sounds like Mike and Ike's, but for like when you hit like retirement age.
Looks like Nate also did crash trying to load the map.
Can you rejoin? Or
Oh, he
do
should
we
be
need
able
to
to,
go
yeah.
back to the lobby?
Nah, he should be able to join. I assumed he would have messaged one of us if he couldn't join, but
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything. So.
invite to game. Assuming he's
Yeah,
joined.
so like I said, I don't know if JSAT's gonna know where to look.
There's Nate.
No,
That's
I
fair,
think
but
maybe
they could start CT
even if
here.
that. Oh, here we go. No said joined the the
Yeah,
map.
I know. So,
I'm going.
what do you think, you know, 2 very close games so far, what do you think needs to be done from either team that you've noticed to really propel them into this map win here? On an unknown
I
quantity,
think-
really, for both teams.
I think from Team Sadly, I'd like to see them slow it down a little bit sometimes. Kind of
Okay.
use a pace change to their advantage. They've been very, very aggressive, and Team Greek have counteracted that quite often.
Team Greek does have some great utility, especially early.
This is true. And then I think from Team Greek, I think what we need to see is I think playing together a lot more. I feel like a lot of the time Steve is probably getting entryed or Andy's getting entryed, and then the other's just not there to trade. Very rarely do I see them kind of play together. This is a very small map, and obviously that's going to help them a lot in that regard. But you know, kind of setting themselves up for success instead of setting themselves up for failure.
For sure. I agree with you. Yeah, I'll do some anti-Steve glazing here. I think if you want to see a Team Greek win, you need to see Steve step it up. You know, he has been throughout the tournament better than both the Sadleys, but these 2 games so far, I don't know if he's really shown that he's better than even JSAD right now.
I actually agree with that. I think it kind of all falls onto Steve here. He is obviously the better of his teammates. He was probably, when you pick the teams, was higher on the ranking. So it kind of falls on his shoulders here. Andy can kind of slip up, and Andy's locked in, obviously, but
All right, while we're sorting this out, I guess I do have some stats with me. I guess we can find something to talk about there. But so kind of speaking on that trading, Steve, despite actually taking a lot of entries, is not traded all too often, especially compared to some of the other players. So you are correct there. That stats do back up what you're saying. I think we do need to see a bit more trading. I think we need to see Steve really command himself over this game, and Andy kind of just follow him up and give him what he needs. Sadly, they're a very even team when it comes to fragging, and if they can get both Nate and JSAD, who look like they are both on and activated, you know, if they can get both of them ready to play, ready to shoot, I think that's all that really needs to be done. So, do they know it's a knife round?
Yep.
We got some AFKing. Steve seems pretty antsy for knife round.
Hold on. Is no set
The
alright?
prediction did close, by the way.
Here we go.
But I think we had a lot of channel points thrown down. Well, usually streams I don't get to see the knife round, but I show you guys the knife rounds. Usually you also don't have respawn on the knife rounds, but here we are, respawning. So that was, you know, Team Greek taking the knife round. I'll ask Steven what side he wants to start. Alright, we got pretty even amount of points spread between Kathy and Hendo, only two to join the prediction. Hendo throwing... He's doubling down on Team Greek. Kathy here, taking my side, believing in Team Sadley. Who... got a spawn camp. Oh, Steve said CT. Sorry.
Alright.
Which
Okay, cool.
they are on. So I guess whenever you're ready to start. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Steve's... Yeah. Steve did not send a Steve. Steve did not send Steve's message notification to me. Sam just hopped in. What's up, brother? Who won? What's happening? Map 1. Team Greek won in overtime. Map 2... Oh, this resub, my man. Map 2, the Sadleys won 9-7 with a pretty big comeback, I want to say, like a 3-6 comeback or 3-set, something ridiculous. And now we're on map 3. Some great plays from everyone so far.
Team Sadly slowing it up here in the pistol round. JSed has taken a lot of space. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then gets the kill onto the Greek Liberator.
little over adventurous there from JSad.
JSad's just gonna stick the bomb plant. What an insane demon. This man cannot be stopped.
Steve picking up another date. I wonder if he's gonna throw it actually. This is this is map 3. Dust 2 was 12-8 in favor of Team Greek. Steve with another
post
great
plant
nade.
here.
Nate taking a kill.
All
Map
right.
2, Anubis was won 9-7
round.
by Team Sadly, and map 3 is the decider.
Team Sadly taking the pistol round on the deciding map. That is actually big for them. And I think they want to keep the momentum up because JSad is buying an AK. So
Team Sadly has won many of the pistols actually so far, but has struggled to convert. So,
Only
see if they can actually convert it here, yeah. Both teams also I'd like to point out that people just join as a quick round goes down.
Quick
The map
round,
picks
awesome.
were not won by the people who chose them, meaning Dust 2 was the pick of Team Sadly, whereas Team Greek won it, and Team Greek chose Anubis, but Team Sadly won, so... A little bit of funniness going on.
A little bit of tomfoolery. Look, we call it a little bit of trolling.
Speaking of tomfoolery, Steve taking a play out of the Unk handbook here. Shotgun in the side hall. A quick plant. Team Sadly kind of recognizes that this is like the Dust 2 of Wingman maps. It's a very fast-paced map. You kind of just run it down, take your fights.
A good post plant here. Yeah, maybe. All right, now this map. Do you think it favors the T side here or CT side?
Great question. I think the CTs, if they know what they're doing, can really
He has a nade.
lock it
Use
down.
a nade.
But the
Oh, JSad with the lineup.
beautiful.
He's lined up.
The early ability to rush and take fights for the Ts is huge. But if the CTs are aware... Oh, beautiful nade from JSad. So,
JSad played that post plant to perfection, I think.
strategically, if you're able to get someone that plays around this area of the map, I'd say, you kind of just acknowledge that this is open and you have someone willing to play around here. You can throw some early util as the CTs to prevent it, but I think the Ts do have a very good time just kind of rushing repeatedly. If you look here, kind of just looking at the first fights, this would be a first fight where Nate's at, but then also Team Greek kind of taking the long approach here, but...
I like NoSad's position here.
Ooh,
He's gonna catch
Nate,
Steve off guard.
I'd like
So
to say
now-
any map in Wingman, I think it's just T-sided, as it's a 2v2, with only, you know... You can only cover so much as the CTs, so you kind of have to either give something up. Great recovery from Andy. You have to give parts of the map up and double swing something, which is fundamentally sound, or you split up and you risk getting double swung on.
Nice.
I'd say
there
this
from
map,
JSad
like
to pick that
Anubis,
up.
does lend itself to some T-sided play.
Yeah, I think the post plan for
This initial
we've-
fight is very quick and easy for the Ts. You can molly and smoke this off easily, and then just kind of take this and plant. You only have to worry about this while you're planting, which we have seen the Sadleys do and are repeating. Yep, as I just said. Very quick plant. The CTs want to gamble, push something else here, they give up the bomb site. If they stuck towards site, in the side hall position, they are utiled off. So this map is definitely T-sided for my time playing it, but... Ooh, whoop, great kill from Steve here. JSad in the clutch. Surely he doesn't want another clutch to the smokes here. As Andy struggles to find the bomb. JSad, start shooting your gun. He's on the bomb.
No, he's not.
I'll let JSad do this.
That is, oh my gosh.
The
going up
JSad
5-0.
Masterclass coming out tonight, 7-0. Another 1v2 without seeing a single person, I might add. Essentially. He saw Steve at the end there, but JSad really willing his team to the finals here, potentially. As I said, Steve, you want to see him kind of show what he's made of here, and he's not really able to get it done so far. Getting outskilled by JSad, I don't think that's something many people expected. Nate here actually electing to lurk this kind of outside area and get the lurk. It doesn't quite pay off. I'm never watching another Paddy stream. Why is this, Hendo? Channel points? That's what I thought it was. Alright, Steve here, 1v2. Great timing on the JSad. Does he know?
He's gonna pick up the AK. He
has
knew
an
where his last
inclination.
position was, but he's going to check the T-spawn instead of onto site. So giving up the bomb a little bit. No sense he's going to take that space. He's going to now realize that Steve kind of...
Nate grabbed the bomb here. Yeah, he's
he's
checking
gonna-
for a ring around the
oh.
Rosie from Steve. I think once he sees nothing, he will plant.
This is a safe plant here, or no? Okay.
Gotchigasm. I need to get the fucking extension to show emotes. I'm not just reading shit like Gotchigasm. Nate playing this really slow here.
Oh, and that's going to cost him, I
Great
think.
round for Steve. First round on the board. Kind of manifested Steve here into winning a round. Team Sadly actually somehow poor. I would assume that's
Well,
mainly because Nate's been dying a lot, despite the round wins.
yeah, but they're still going to be able to have a good
This map
buy
is also
here.
a very util-heavy map. Like, you're throwing a lot of your util off the rip, so... You're not really, even when you're surviving, you really shouldn't have much util left on this map. It kind of lends itself to that. As, ooh, Andy electing not to take the timing. Steve actually will take down JSet, though, in the meanwhile.
So wait, hold on. This is actually good. They're not. I don't know if they're going to expect
Nate's in a
it
great
here.
position here to win the clutch. He gets timinged. Will take down Steve.
Oh,
Then takes down Andy.
And he takes out Andy. Nice.
You were
Good
right
round
about
there.
this being one-sided, but not in the favor of Team Greek.
I like that post plant there because
That was great.
we've seen them plant the bomb and then go up to that right side there,
Yep.
right next to the cave area. But now
Team Greek had
Nate got himself into a different
no
position. They
inclination
weren't
Nate could be
really
there.
ready for him. Yeah.
They didn't even seem ready for it.
Okay.
Nate actually
Wait, this
looking
is
to
very-
push the side hall this time. He is not. He will take down Steve. And takes down Andy.
7 to 1/2. They are playing out of their minds right
You
now.
asked for adjustments from Team Sadly, and they are here. They have done great change. Like that change from Nate, he has multiple times gone to the extremities of the map, and every single time he has done so, I think he has been able to take that area, whether it be side hall or outside, and get a flank off of it. Some slow rounds and great after plants as well from the Sadleys.
I think
Team
they're
Greek
showing that
faces
they deserve to
elimination.
be here. They're showing that
Absolutely.
they want to get to the finals, and I think they're showing that maybe, there could be a conversation that they might be the favorites.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is a dominant performance on a map that they haven't played before.
That's true. That's true. Like I said, though, Team Greek only played this map once, and it was not.
And the
Jay said
nice
gets
kill!
a knife to
The
disrespect.
disrespectful
the
knife
performance
kill!
Team
You
Greek
can't-
put up on this map was not what you'd want to see. Team Greek maybe
This is-
being shown as best of one merchants here. The map pool not quite there as they struggle on maps that aren't really their comfort zone.
They have 7 chances now to close out the game and go into the semis.
Yeah. Team Greek faces elimination from the Sadly brothers. Ooh!
Okay, quick deagle shot on
Beautiful shot from Steve to keep the game alive.
No set's gonna know where he is,
How is
and
he
he's gonna
gonna
get
play
smoked
this?
off.
Steve not sure if he should
no
commit
kid.
to the flank, and he won't. He's getting off the bomb. No kid as well. Oh, Steve. Running through anyway.
He got baited.
Team
Excellently
Sadly
played.
with a 9-1 commanding closing of the series.
I think what we just witnessed here was a murder.
Yeah.
And I like what you said there, that Team Greek being best of one merchants. I do think that their map pool not really all that
They
strong.
got
Dust 2, Mirage
exposed
merchants.
twice on Ravine.
Yeah.
So
Excellent game there
unfortunate.
from Team Sadley. With their backs up against the wall on the second map, I think they
GG's
pulled it out
indeed.
and pulled out all the stops.
Yeah, Team
What
Sadly,
can I say?
I kind of was curious about the decision to ban Mirage first and float Ravine. But, you know, banning a map they lost in double overtime to Team Greek, I was like, you should just let it slide, but clearly they made the right decision here.
Yeah, I think overall great series. I think probably very entertaining. Great Counter Strike being played, and but congratulations to Team Sadly on moving on forward. So with that being said, I guess let's get Team Greek in here first.
Let's get a Team Greek loser interview. Let me get my camera on, my dollar store camera on.
Greek
All right,
gentlemen, how are we feeling?
Team Greek, sorry, but happy you guys could come by for an interview.
Who said I opted in for the interview?
You can leave.
You don't. You can leave. That's fine.
I'm just Josh.
No, we speak to the people. We speak.
All right. The people are a little sad that you lost, but it's all good.
Can't lose them all.
It's true.
Can't lose them all.
It's always next season. Always next season. Can't lose them all.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess first two maps, very competitive. Reminiscent of your first game of the tournament where you also played Team Sadly and went to double overtime. So last map, not so competitive. Walk me through that. You think we just ran out of juice in the tank? We weren't ready for Ravine. What do we think happened?
Andy, you can answer this one.
I think we got cooked. Momentum swung the other way. They won the second one. The vibes in the Team Greek chat were always up, as it always is. We're just nice like that. But
the chemistry was immaculate. We were just always in the wrong place at the wrong time in the Ravine map.
Gotcha.
So that's alright.
Kind of want to.
It is what it is.
All right. I kind of want to talk about the second map there because the first map, you guys' backs are against the wall. You guys pull out, bring it to overtime, and then win out in overtime. Second map, you guys were up 6-3, I believe, after winning the pistol round on the.
Oh yeah, this.
On the
that elite
side.
call.
Andy called that strat. By the way.
Yeah, the push out
Swing
through
main.
main.
Yeah.
Swing main pull, and
The
then I
double
guess
pull.
from there it kind of went wrong. Can you guys want to talk about the second map there, and I guess the second half, I guess.
Listen, we have pretty good team chemistry, so I wanted to hand Andy the reins to make his own call, and look where that got us. It's all right. Some people aren't meant to make calls. Some people are just gunfighters, and that's just the way the world goes.
Yeah.
Andy's aim is pretty immaculate. He was hitting some pretty nasty shots on Dust too.
Andy
if you
did
guys
have some good mechanical display out tonight, I'd say.
Yeah, and for no warm up, he was pretty decent, I will say.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So, yeah.
Also commend Andy on taking leadership in the interview here as his, vet player passes off the tough questions. Steve. Great leadership on display from Team Greek here.
Listen, hit me with some tough questions. I'm ready.
Steve.
Can we have a losers bracket?
Fuck.
We just want to play Team Burger.
I was gonna say, if you guys just wanted to farm Team Ultra Burger, you could do that any other time off the stream.
That's the idea.
But, Steve, I guess you've had a pretty starch dip in performance pretty much the last half of the regular season and in playoffs. Why do you think that is?
Well, the past two games, like the games like versus Danzo and Dom, wasn't playing the hottest. I will blame the new setup on that. New environment, shit like that.
Mhm.
But I feel like this match I was playing pretty well, and I'm not gonna, I think I was playing pretty well. So it just comes down to the team at that point. We gotta work together, and we weren't working as well as we thought we would. So that's all I can say,
All right.
really.
We got some
Because like I was
chirping as
warmed
well,
up,
so-
I was hitting some like decent shots, and nothing too flashy, but like Ravine was just like nothing. There was no comms the whole time.
Gotcha.
It
Yeah.
was just all fucking random positioning and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. We do actually have
So-
an Ultra Burger representative in the chat saying you guys would get smoked and that you are frauds. The word
Thank you,
fraud
OP.
was
I wonder
explicitly
who that
used.
rep could be.
Wait, who said that? Owen? Was Owen saying that?
I won't comment if
Fucking
it was
a
Will or
million?
Owen, but you were called frauds.
Damn.
I don't
Fucking
know.
Another
Owen Wilson
another
talk
question.
like that.
We had we brought up, me and Dan K brought up on the broadcast. The best of 3 vetoing. We saw you guys play Ravine as the map decider, a map you've only played once, and you also lost that time. Do we think we need to work on the map pool maybe coming into next season, or?
I'm not the biggest fan of Ravine. I only picked it because I knew they didn't have it installed.
Okay,
Which-
that's funny.
which is-
Dan K pointed that out, actually. I won't lie. He pointed that
it's
out.
because I'm pretty sure they haven't played it, which
They have
it
not.
turned out to be right.
That's correct.
And we played it once, so like that's why at the beginning of the round we were just constantly fragging them so they didn't get map knowledge.
I did see the
But
spawn
then,
camping. Yeah.
but then we just got fucking rolled.
I did see that, yeah. That's Dan K did specifically point that out. He's like, I don't think Team Sadley's played this map. And I was like, I don't think so either. He's like, well, they definitely haven't because they haven't loaded into the map yet. They must be downloading it.
Yeah. Nah,
Alright.
we were gonna just start copying some strats from like Danzo and Hendo because they were like doing pretty well.
I
in
did see
competing
some
against
Team
us.
Monk inspired rounds come out, especially the shotgun side haul from you, Steve. I called that a Team Monk round.
Yeah, that is a team monk around.
I think we lost like 5 straight rounds with them just doing the same strat
Yeah.
though. The smoke and planting the bomb quick.
It's a hard strat to beat, definitely, especially when you're not ready for it.
Especially when
But-
you can't hit shit.
Especially when
help.
you're just like absolutely fucking garbage at the game.
Yeah.
It's hard to play the game.
Aware.
Tough one.
All right,
All right,
well,
gentlemen. Well, today we saw Titan fall. You guys were the favorites all throughout the regular season, but falling short today. Best of luck to you guys in the future. And if you have anything else to say, now's your chance to say it.
Team Greek coming back next season with new maps minus Ravine plus Cobblestone, preferably.
not confirmed.
I heard
Let's
it.
confirm that. Let's confirm
Yep,
that in
I
the
have the
books.
soundboard off.
Attaboy!
Yep, sorry, soundboard's off. Nice try though. All right,
Alright,
All right,
well,
gentlemen.
yeah, that's it. GG's.
thank you for
GG's.
playing.
GG.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's get some.
All right, let's get the Sadley boys
some
in here.
winners in here. Yeah. Yo.
Gentlemen,
Can we get a winners interview?
How we doing?
How you
Guys,
doing?
is
You
Jason
just
here?
won.
Dude, all the questions are on JSAD, bro. He fucking carried me. I was on his back
Doesn't seem to be
all
ready
3
for any
games.
questions.
yeah, we're boy at.
J said did have an insane performance. You did play well,
Justin,
though,
you're
Nate.
muted.
You did
Yeah.
play well. You did get to
Yeah,
the last
I-
kill of the game.
You had a
I
slow
slowed-
start, but you definitely
Yes,
ramped up.
very, very slow start. I kind of had like a cold sweat going in my room. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the nerves were building. My hands started getting wet, shaky.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't be
Mhm.
wet and shaky against Steve.
Nah.
That's not gonna make the cut. So first first game,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we had to drop. You know, I was raging the entire time because I was just because JSAD was showing out, and I wasn't.
Right.
You did lock in to bring your team into overtime and us too, but
Very surprised that It took me 10 minutes to download Ravine, and we 9-1'd them.
Yeah,
was
speaking of
fair.
that, it's something I did point out that I don't think you guys had played it because of how long it took for you guys to download it. But you guys kind of played that last map like you knew exactly what you guys were doing.
Oh yeah, our comms were on point.
Did you have you guys practice that map? Like, where did that all
never
come
played
from?
never played it in my life.
You guys are just that good.
Okay.
Never. I think me and Justin are just like very good at improvising a map. That's all we really do. We don't have strats.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like as we're dropping in,
Yeah,
Justin's like,
works.
"Yo, what do you think? What do you want to do?" I'm like, "I don't know, bro. Just figure it out. Fucking
Figure it
split
out.
up
Fair.
somehow. Figure that shit out."
I mean, you guys had the insane,
it's fair.
double smoke, planting the smoke on site kind of strat. I
Yeah,
mean, that was
yeah,
working
dude.
for you
It's a
guys.
good strat.
All right.
After
Sorry,
round
boys.
1, I was like, "Yo,
Sorry.
site is literally 10 feet from us. I can smoke plant every time, and we sit back. You buy nade and molly, game over."
It's true.
Dude.
It,
No,
that's
the first time Nate was like, well, because I was hidden behind the
Wait a
smoke, and he was
second.
like, dude, you got a nade. I'm like, okay, perfect. So I sprayed the first guy, and then I threw a nade at the second guy and fucking got him.
The Utah com.
There
Yeah,
he is, the man of
Honest,
the man of the match.
honestly,
dude.
even though I wanted to win, I didn't expect us to win because I'd say Steve has better aim than both of us.
Dude, the first game, Nate was trailing a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, low key, I was pissed.
Low
That's
key.
No, I
good.
was whiffing, dude. I almost won that play in the smoke. That would have been just the
You had a lot of
luckiest shit.
almost clutches. You had a lot of almost
Almost,
clutches.
yeah. There's little too almost. So then I,
We won
switched
all
my
of our
drip
pistol
up, put
rounds
on,
though.
I switched up. I have a lot of superstitions. Throw on a new shirt, throw on some new pants real quick,
You gotta play weird
and
sometimes.
bang.
You can't play
I
the same
think,
every
yeah,
round.
yeah, right. I threw on a polo, turned down the heat a little bit, and we were
Alright,
fucking
alright.
back, bro.
I
All right.
guess a question I was gonna point out. Jay said you guys won a lot of pistol rounds. Why do you guys think that is? Think
Yeah,
it's
we
just luck, or
did.
do you think you doing something specific, or
Dude,
maybe
I
Team
think we
Greek wasn't
won.
doing something?
I think we won every pistol round and every second round too. I don't know.
Didn't win
Maybe
the
not on
second.
Anubis.
There
On
was
Anubis,
around one half of Anubis. You guys won pistol, then did not convert, but you did
I
win
feel like it's because we're
against
not
all the
afraid.
pistols.
I feel like we're not afraid. We're a W King team. As soon as
Okay.
pistol
At
round
least on
starts, I'm like, all right,
CT. I
flash
know
me
on
out. Let's go.
CT we won every pistol round on
Mhm.
CT. I know that.
You guys are
But
sharp on the
I can't
USPs for
forget.
sure.
And pretty much every time, whoever's
Super
first
true.
in front of me, I'll flash you out because you're gonna be way quicker than the CT to that area. That's what we
Mhm.
did every time. Always worked. Well, not always, but
Mhm.
on Dust 2 that works because you can just push out long.
Yeah.
You get past the nades and all the bullshit.
All right.
We did.
I wanna tell a little story here, if I might, guys. It was almost exactly 9 weeks ago. 9 weeks ago that you and Team Greek played the first game of the season, where
That's
you
true.
guys lost in a very close overtime game
Double
and
overtime.
double overtime game.
Very
And
close.
I remember NoSet coming in here and being upset at JSAT's performance. Now it's the complete opposite. JSAT has completely turned it around.
It's true.
I think this is a legacy series from JSAT, and I just want to ask, where did that come from? Like, what adjustments have you made, and are you just the greatest of all time?
It's also a lesson learned from the young buck myself. Never doubt on Big Bro.
Dude,
He's gonna pull up at
Big
some
bro for a
point
reason.
and fucking carry.
dude, let me just say,
And what did we change? What do you think, Justin?
we really came back because, dude, it was like 6-2 on Anubis, and we were
Yeah.
about to lose.
I
Yeah.
feel like
6-3.
we decreased our amount of strategy. When we were losing rounds, we were like, all right, let's fucking do this, that, fucking pop the smoke. Nah, now we're like, yo, flash me in. I'll
Keep it
fucking go
simple.
guns a-blazing.
Mhm.
Simple. Simple
Alright.
shit. They're not expecting simple, fast shit like that. No one is.
It's fair.
All right.
I don't
Well,
know.
guys, congratulations. I mean, this was a statement win.
Yeah.
Maps 1 and 2 were very close, but I think after the second half on Anubis, you guys just carried it all the way. So, anything you guys want to say to the rest of the teams and to your fans potentially?
Who's who are we playing next? Have
Most
you
likely
playing in the...
next?
Sweethen or
Most
Unk,
likely
whoever wins that.
Okay. When's that?
Unscheduled.
Unscheduled.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We gotta get on that.
You're telling the wrong guy.
I can give you the perpetrator's number if you're looking to speak with him directly.
Yeah, I
Loki
guess
Ravine.
Loki
They
Ravine.
hope. They better hope we're not on Ravine.
Team Unk and Team Sweethen both are open to playing Ravine, so we might see that in the final. Oh,
Oh, a special
do we
guest
have
appearance.
do we have a Hendo
Hey,
Team Unk
Bleacher
guest.
side
I just
sideline
wanted to give
report?
a quick thank you. Sadly, you single-handedly ruined my channel points. I'm down 8K.
Hendo bet
I was
against you
heavy on the
guys
Greeks.
every map.
No, that's not true.
Not
I
map
went for
one.
them in round 1. And I lost round 1.
Hmm.
Then I rode the Greeks the rest of the way right into the grave. But
Never underestimate.
so update on the Sweethen Unks game.
Live Bleacher side
We were
report.
given. Yep, we are indeed live.
Pam Oliver
Maybe
here on
a
the sideline.
public call out here. Right now, the only times we were given was Friday during the day or Friday after 10 p.m.
bruh.
Does that
What
work
the
for
So,
you
frick is
too?
that? Oh,
This game might not be played this weekend even at this point.
what the frick,
Oh,
man?
that's fine. I mean,
Who's holding us
So-
up?
no rush.
Just a
Jason,
quick
Jason, what do you think?
update. Quick
It's me.
update from the Unks. It is well past the Unks bedtime, but good job, boys.
That's right.
Thank you for those kind words, Mr. Unk himself.
Mr. Unk.
The face.
Veteran
Team
Unk.
Unk.
All right, gentlemen.
yeah.
I think I'm all out of questions. Patty?
No,
Thanks.
we had
Thanks, guys.
questions. Probably put a post in the channel later, but you guys are
Yeah.
making it to the final. Jay said most likely crept up to number 1 or 2 in the MVP race after that. Nate probably as well. You're above Ethan currently. So you'd probably be 3rd, maybe 4th, depending on what Danzo does. But once again, congrats on the win. Thank
Big
you for
win.
playing.
Huge
Hopefully
win.
we'll see you in the finals. Well,
Women-
we'll see you in the
women was
finals. Hopefully we'll
throbbing.
see you soon in the finals.
In the finals.
So everyone can
All
get
right,
back
gentlemen.
to playing Battlefield 6
We're ready.
degenerately.
Degenerately, yes.
Yeah,
All right, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you for hosting.
of course,
Thank you.
of course. Thank you for playing. I know not many people left in the chat, but thank you for watching.
I want to speculate real quick on air.
On air, okay.
I wonder if
Post-game
I
show.
wonder if the battle post game interview, post game live. This is Pam Oliver. I wonder if the Battlefield. I mean, this is just gonna sound stupid, but Jason's been playing a lot of Battlefield. I wonder if that's helping him. You know, skills don't really
He's
translate
on the
all of that over,
PC.
but
He's
he's on the
he's
PC.
Warm. His
He's
wrist is warmed up.
He's gaming a lot. Steve's not gaming a lot.
Steve has been getting some CS reps in with me, so I mean he's probably played
Not
the most
nearly
CS
as
out of
much.
anyone.
Not nearly as many reps as Jason has on Battlefield.
True. That's true.
Is this why Battlefield is better than COD? Can we just say that officially? Is COD dead? Guys. All right, with that, I think we're done.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hopefully we'll see you soon for Team Unk Sweethen. Bye-bye.